Early on, Channel 3 began programming for children. The most dearly loved children's show starred Linn Sheldon, who played an elf-like character known as Barnaby.
Welcome, neighbors. Merry Christmas.
Linn Sheldon, Barnaby. For a while, he was a total wheel with the kids' show. It was the biggest show on the station. Had some personal problems, rose above them. But that show itself was one of the big shows we did. And Linn was, it wasn't easy on him. You know, it's pretty hard to do a kid's show every day and take yourself as an adult and immerse yourself into the childlike character, but he did it.
What do you think the children are saying? I want the white meat. I want a drumstick. I'm hungry too now.
Clay Conroy was Woodrow the Woodsman. He followed when Linn left here. Then he took over and did the show, Woodrow the Woodsman. He's a real macho guy without his shirt on and all that stuff, but he loved being Woodrow. He really did.
What is this? It's a Christmas party. I know it's a Christmas party. I don't even know it's a Christmas party. I know it's a Christmas party. Why did you say, what is this?
Westinghouse, there was no limit to the amount of money you could spend. They wanted quality, and they got it, and that was a good show.
The following program is brought to you in living color on WKYC-TV.
Oh, hello, little twin, and how do you do? Hello, little friend, and how do you do? Introduce yourself to me.
My name's Woodrow the Woodsman. I'm with the riverfolk down the mighty Ohio with Barnaby, and I brought my trombone. What's your name?
My name is Barnaby. Oh, hello, little friends, and how do you do? How do you do?
NBC, the lovable Big Wilson, who died a few years ago down in Florida, and of course, my dear friend Linn Sheldon, who is still very much alive. Right, Linn?
Hi, old codger. How are you? My name's Barnaby. I'm old.
When Westinghouse assumed ownership on January 21st, 1956, WNBK-TV became KYW-TV. Our new bosses wanted to make an immediate impact on the Cleveland audience. They were determined to become the leader in locally produced programming that featured creativity, style, and a lot of imagination. With that in mind, entertainer Linn Sheldon put on an elf-like costume, added pointed ears and a straw hat, and became Barnaby.
In those days, you know, live, we didn't have any rehearsal really, and it was just things that I thought I could do. Instead of writing anything, I told the stagehands to put some props out, and I'd go out and make up. And I was only going to do this for a couple of weeks. And there was one cartoon in a half-hour program that we had. And I'm standing at the door, ready to go in, and I said to Billy Ainer, the stagehand, I don't have a name. And he said, my dog's name is Barnaby. So I said, okay, that's good enough for a couple of weeks. I opened the door and said, hi, my name is Barnaby. But, you know, if you had a show, you could go, hey, you want to do half hour? Let's, you know what you were going. It was just the joy of coming to work and saying, gee, I thought of something. Okay, let's do it. And we did.
What is this? It's a Christmas party. I know it's a Christmas party. I don't even know it's a Christmas party. I know it's a Christmas party. Why did you say, what is this?
I get a phone call one day after having been to every station in town from a guy who identifies himself. My name's Ernie Sherry. I do the Barnaby Show. Came across your resume, and I wondered if you'd be interested in coming down and being a second banana on the Barnaby Show, just the Saturday show.
And I knew that this guy was everything that we wanted. I knew he was a very talented, and we didn't have to tell each other, but to the same thing. We knew exactly. And of course, we had to, the only difficulty with Clay is that we broke up all the time.
So anyway, I got the job, and it was just, you know, tape one night a week. And Barnaby, to work with a guy like this is my first job locally. And I'm walking out, And about 3 weeks after I started, they're talking about my own show. So they gave me an hour on Sunday. I think 4 weeks later, they lengthened it to an hour and a half because the time was sold.
Good morning.
Well, Woodrow, look over to your right.
That's your idea of a joke? Huh? That's your idea of a joke?
I thought I would step around a little bit and blow.
Why don't you do this? Go back down, rest for the rest of the morning.
Hey, that's a good idea. Pardon me while I go snort.
Well, at least I can go back.
So, as I say, it was like walking into the valley of no return.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Within months of NBC's return to Cleveland, a whole new era began. Television in living color. Channel 3 became Cleveland's first all-color station.
Thank heavens, for little girls. They grow up in the most delightful way.
From all of us at Channel 43,